the mighty and resilient Merrimack River, carving through the communities of our great region. My name is Linda Lorden, proud president of Merrimack County Savings Bank, and like the river that serves as our namesake, we're a constant yet ever-changing presence. Because to us, it's bigger than banking. It's about powering communities and putting people first. It's about knowing where you came from and where you're going. That's Merrimack style. Visit us at themerrimack.com.
Welcome to 5-Minute History from 5minutehistory.com, where we take a historical look at things in about 5 minutes. Episode 51. The History of Microsoft. The history of Microsoft is a story of innovation, competition, and dominance in the tech world. From its humble beginnings in the mid-1970s to its position today as one of the world's most valuable and influential technology companies, Microsoft has been a central player in the digital revolution. Its impact on personal computing, software development, and the broader technology landscape is hard to overstate. Microsoft was founded in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, two childhood friends from Seattle, Washington. At the time, personal computing was in its infancy, and the idea of a computer in every home or on every desk was still a distant dream. However, Gates and Allen saw the potential of emerging microcomputers, particularly after reading about the Altair 8800 in Popular Electronics magazine. This early microcomputer, introduced by MITS, Instrumentation and Telemetry Systems, was one of the first commercially available personal computers, though it lacked software. Gates and Allen quickly developed a version of the basic programming language for the Altair, which allowed users to write and run programs on the machine. This project became the foundation for their new company, which they initially called Microsoft, a portmanteau of microcomputer and software. In the early years, Microsoft focused primarily on developing programming languages for other microcomputers, but the company's fortunes changed dramatically in 1980 when it struck a deal with IBM, which was then preparing to enter the personal computer market. IBM approached Microsoft to provide an operating system for its new line of personal computers, the IBM PC. Microsoft did not have an operating system ready at the time, so it purchased one from a small company called Seattle Computer Products. Microsoft adapted the software, which became known as MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System, and sold it to IBM for use in its PCs. Crucially, Microsoft retained the rights to license MS-DOS to other manufacturers, a decision that would prove to be a masterstroke. As the IBM PC and its clones became the dominant personal computers in the market, MS-DOS became the standard operating system. Microsoft's decision to license its software to other manufacturers allowed it to profit from the rapidly expanding PC market, regardless of which company sold the hardware. By the mid-1980s, Microsoft had established itself as a leader in the software industry, and the personal computer had become a fixture in offices, schools, and homes around the world. Building on the success of MS-DOS, Microsoft began developing a graphical user interface, GUI, to make personal computers more accessible and user-friendly. This led to the release of Microsoft Windows in 1985. The first version of Windows was essentially a graphical shell that ran on top of MS-DOS, offering users the ability to interact with their computers through windows, icons, and menus, rather than relying solely on text-based commands. Although early versions of Windows were not immediate commercial successes, they laid the groundwork for future development. The breakthrough came in 1990 with the release of Windows 3.0, which introduced significant improvements in performance, stability, and user interface design. Windows 3.0 was a massive hit, and by the early 1990s, it was clear that Microsoft's operating system would become the dominant platform for personal computing. This success coincided with the broader growth of the PC industry, and Microsoft's influence continued to expand as more businesses and individuals embraced the personal computer as an essential tool for work and leisure. During this period, Microsoft also made significant strides in the office productivity software market. The release of Microsoft Office in 1990, a suite of applications that included Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, revolutionized the way people worked. By integrating these essential productivity tools into a single package, Microsoft made it easier for users to perform a wide range of tasks on their PCs. Over the years, Office became the standard for office software, dominating the market and becoming a key revenue stream for the company. Throughout the 1990s, Microsoft's dominance in the software market attracted both praise and criticism. The company's aggressive business practices, particularly its efforts to bundle products like Internet Explorer with its Windows operating system, drew scrutiny from competitors and regulators. This came to a head in the late 1990s when the United States Department of Justice filed an antitrust lawsuit against Microsoft, accusing the company of using its monopoly power in the operating system market to stifle competition. The lengthy legal battle resulted in a settlement in 2001, with Microsoft agreeing to various concessions but avoiding a breakup of the company. Despite these legal challenges, Microsoft continued to thrive. In 2001, the company entered the gaming market with the release of the Xbox, a move that expanded its reach beyond software into hardware and entertainment. The Xbox and its successors became highly successful gaming consoles, establishing Microsoft as a major player in the video game industry. The 2000s and early 2010s were marked by significant changes for Microsoft. Bill Gates, who had been the company's CEO since its founding, stepped down from the role in 2000, handing the reins to Steve Ballmer. Gates remained involved as chairman and chief software architect until he gradually shifted his focus to philanthropy through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Under Ballmer's leadership, Microsoft faced increasing competition from newer technology companies, particularly in the areas of mobile computing and the Internet. The rise of smartphones and tablets, spearheaded by companies like Apple and Google, presented challenges for Microsoft, which struggled to gain a foothold in the mobile market with its Windows Phone platform. However, the company remained resilient and continued to adapt to changing technological trends. In 2014, Satya Nadella succeeded Ballmer as CEO, and under his leadership, Microsoft has undergone a significant transformation. Nadella shifted the company's focus towards cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and subscription-based services. Microsoft's Azure platform has become one of the leading cloud services providers, competing with Amazon Web Services, while its Office 365 subscription model has allowed the company to maintain its dominance in the productivity software market. In recent years, Microsoft has also made strategic acquisitions, including the purchase of LinkedIn in 2016 and GitHub in 2018, further expanding its presence in social networking and software development. The company's emphasis on cloud services and innovation has allowed it to remain one of the most valuable companies in the world, with its market capitalization regularly exceeding $1 trillion. From its beginnings as a small software company to its current status as a global tech giant, Microsoft has played a pivotal role in shaping the modern technological landscape. Its influence on personal computing, business software, and the Internet has been profound, and its ability to adapt to new challenges ensures that it will continue to be a major player in the tech industry for years to come. I hope you enjoyed that episode of the 5-Minute History Podcast from 5minutehistory.com. If you get a chance, please leave a review wherever you get your podcasts, as it will help us to grow. Also, why not check out our other 5-minute podcasts? 5-Minute Biographies, 5-Minute Murder, 5-Minute Mysteries, and 5-Minute Warfare. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, it's official. We are very much in the final sprint to Election Day. And face it, between debates, polling releases, even court appearances, it can feel exhausting, even impossible to keep up with. I'm Brad Milkey. I'm the host of Start Here, the daily podcast from ABC News. And every morning, my team and I get you caught up on the day's news in a quick, straightforward way that's easy to understand, with just enough context so you can listen, get it, and go on with your day. So, kickstart your morning. Start smart with Start Here and ABC News, because staying informed shouldn't feel overwhelming.